Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry now for Thompson. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The Dolphin ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You'll get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
2nd and 5.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the play and immediately got to the pass.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Monte Nicholson.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Both of these two teams, the Jets and Dolphins, looking to improve their rushing attack in 2020. Last year, they were the bottom 2 teams in the league in terms of rushing yards. The Jets at 31, and the Dolphins dead last at number 32.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. But it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Miami.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Tua going to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Going for the deep ball. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where it appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2 to try again on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Tua finding Williams for a Dolphin first down. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Tua on 4th down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Josh Allen. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. The turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
He'll take over first.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Being chased out left. Now he'll escape to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Seeing how you win too.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with
my God. For who? You could have gave me Allen Robinson. Yeah, you could have texted me. I told y'all I wasn't even on the game.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
I could have used Allen Robinson.
Picked off by Eric Rowe.
My receivers ain't talking about
Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight him.
Allen Robinson is a route runner. Mike Evans just go deep.
He keeps throwing interceptions.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up.
I want Allen Robinson, bro. I like the way he plays.
Tua sets up to pass it. Buying time to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
I like the way he plays. Allen Robinson.
And he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida.
He's a route runner, I'm pretty sure.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost. And that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them. Because when you get people backed up,
me I had first gear, dog.
Is to try and really force them back. And sometimes
I had to do a text me and say, I was watching the fight. Watch Nate Robinson get his ass knifed out. Bro, I'm so disappointed in that man, bro.
The Jacksonville offense
he called him out, so I'm thinking he's gonna win.
Thrown in the red zone last this time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
Ah,
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, "Let's put it in the end zone that it's
that's how he came out trying to fight.
We're trying to score." I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson: never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with
In the Justice League.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to. As an offensive play caller, you're on
I'm
schedule.
gonna do that
You're
shit
feeling
after
pretty
the game.
good about your next couple of
I can change my
calls.
quarterback shit. I need him to get a skateboard. He get a skateboard, we can do.
Off play action, it's
Yeah.
Minshew. And he'll let this one go
Oh,
deep for
it's Byron
Chark.
Jones back there now.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get
So
the
that
sense that
nigga
they're saying,
Rollo, he
we're not
rap
playing up to
horrible.
what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he took the
He thought it was
contact
gonna
as
be
he was
sweet.
throwing it, and the ball
He
drops
thought it was sweet, but these niggas
This is
beat me.
Josh Lambo.
It's my
He
fault,
hit
bro.
for 57 a year ago. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's
I'm
no
happy
good.
going
And
with
this
it. I ain't
score will
never
stay
been this
right where it
trash,
is.
so man.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
For that nigga
The
Rollo,
Dolphins
I
at the
feel
line
bad.
ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field
Right.
position. Jaguar pressure. and
Y'all
Jaguar
blocked it.
sack.
Sweet.
And a sack there by Josh Allen, and sometimes we have to draw the distinction. Is it the Buffalo quarterback, or is it the Jacksonville sack artist, as we just saw there? Former first-round pick, huge impact in his rookie year in 2019.
Bro,
And he's
this
gonna
man's
go
not
down
even
again.
getting blocked, bro.
Josh
Come
Allen
back.
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So
Ah,
now
from my
after the
line.
sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a third and long. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
Bro, I'm going
Says
for it.
the
Fuck
line
it.
judge, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm going for it. Tell him I don't give a fuck. Tell him.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Bro, I promise my line don't block this
Gets
shit.
there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Devon Hamilton. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, Trubisky faster than Tua.
They'll run on first down. It's
Bro, I done won a couple playoff games from Mitch till he got hurt.
23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument
My
the
boy looks
quickness
like this
beats
shit anyway.
size. And how about the example right here?
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Letting one go deep for the end zone. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So
Oh, he got like
this is a
none.
field goal
Oh, he got
away.
none,
This
2
is not
speed.
this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his
yeah,
confidence, his
yeah.
belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one,
I mean, he wouldn't
you see a lot
even
of
do
guys
that while
sag, and
he.
they can't make the next one.
He's
Not
a
in this
kick
case.
returner.
Stepped right up like a pro.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
That's it.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
25-yard line.
He ain't no wide receiver.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation.
He's a
it's not
kick
like it's a
returner.
fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects him this drive.
He's a kick returner.
To see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times
That's all he was.
What position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the
You ever
NFL
heard
game.
David Huff scoring a... Well, I ain't gonna say he ever scored, but nine times out of 10 you hear him return kicks, punts, for touchdown.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs.
Why you gave him his on KO? He's not going to be in coverage. I wouldn't put him in coverage. So why have a pass rusher in coverage?
Got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He's a pass rusher.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's one thing. So why give him mids on KO?
35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy.
Tua, this gonna be this gonna be a tough year, Tua. You gonna have to. Oh, they knocked my receiver down.
And he can't find a receiver.
They knocked my receiver down.
In there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, we keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents, and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line,
They watching in Liverpool. I'm finna go back and watch him. I'm not finished kicking his ass.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away.
Shit, that's all Nate never doing until he got that knocked out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think he can't beat man. He don't know nothing. They in the 6th.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kyle Van Noy, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags. And Eifert has it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To Thompson on the draw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Charles, whatever's going on
Obi
between his ears
Melifonwu.
right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator.
No, Grant, chill out,
maybe the
man.
backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So who can you get?
Now a
on my
2nd
team?
down and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. Flushed out right.
Byron Jones, I gave him my AD.
He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
No, they were paying him that.
Realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
That's what they paid him.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And it would
Mike.
appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Well, a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swore.
I'm in the big nickel the whole game.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
This man ran backwards, bruh.
Running back, but he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Be realistic now, bro.
This is going to be caught. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Why are you picking on my stuff on that?
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
The Dolphin first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Got a man over the
All the Browns players were free agents.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice
Most of their stars were free
just
agents.
in front of the 2-minute warning.
First down, Dolphins.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Right, this line is
Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Grant.
This nigga hurt.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it, you're not throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You say you gangster, no you not, chill.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches
I
want
swear,
to
it's so many passing teams calls in this
we were
game,
losing
bro.
late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we get better when we go forward.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really